Hello children, welcome to AIMS India's online classes. In today's video, from physics subject, measurement topic we are going to learn. Here children, so conversion of units of derived quantities, of derived quantities. So for derived quantities, how to convert the units, that topic we are going to learn today. Derived units means, or derived quantity means, the quantities like volume, area, force, velocity, these are all derived quantities. Why means area depends on length into breadth into, area formula, area formula, area formula, length into breadth. Length into breadth means it is depending on length and breadth. So breadth also one kind of length. Or force or velocity formula. Velocity means how much displacement travel in how much time. Displacement is a kind of length. Time means velocity is a quantity which depends on two fundamental quantities, length and time. So it's a derived quantity. So for that type of quantities, we are going to learn about their conversion of units. Derived means which depends on fundamental quantities. The quantities which depends on fundamental quantities are considered as derived quantities. So here, so convert the following units of volume. Volume is a derived quantity here, into desired units. Into desired means given units. So convert the following units of volume into desired units. So in that first question, so convert 20 centimeter cube into meter cube. So here centimeter cube is the unit of volume, because volume means the space occupied by any body is called volume. So volume is calculated by length into breadth into height. This formula, where breadth also one kind of length, height also one kind of length. L into L means length cube. Indirectly we can write it as length cube. So where length is measured in centimeters or meters. If we take in centimeter, centimeter into centimeter into centimeter, we will be having centimeter cube, which is the unit of volume. So centimeter cube is the unit of volume. Suppose if we take LBH in terms of meter, meter into meter, we will be having meter cube. So centimeter cube is the unit in CGS system, meter cube is the unit in MK system or SI system. So we have to convert from 20 centimeter cube to meter cube. 20 centimeter cube to meter cube. So centimeter. First we should know how to convert centimeter to meter. Then we can convert centimeter cube to meter cube. How to convert centimeter to meter? Centi stands for 10 power minus 2. 10 power minus 2 meter. So in the place of centi, we can keep 10 power minus 2 meter, same as it is meter. So 1 centimeter equal to 10 power minus 2 meter. So what we can do? So we have 20 centimeter cube. We are keeping 20 like that only. In the place of centi, we can keep 10 power minus 2. In the place of meter, we can keep meter only. We have centimeter cube. So 10 power minus 2 meter, whole cube we will mention here. Whole cube. So what happens? Whenever we have two powers, we have to multiply them. Minus 2 into 3. How much? Minus 6. 20. Let's take as it is. 10 power minus 2 into 3. minus 6 meter cube, because this cube will come for both. If we have whole cube, whenever we have whole cube, what does it mean? For 10 power minus 2 cube we have to consider. For meter also cube we have to consider. So 20 into, so minus 2 into 3 minus 6 meter cube. 20 into 10 power minus 6 meter cube. Okay, like that we can convert. So next, convert 0.2 meter cube into kilometer cube. Convert 0.2 meter cube into kilometer cube. So meter cube into kilometer cube. So here children, we have to convert meter cube into kilometer cube. Let's see first kilometer to meter, or kilometer equals to kilometer equals to kilometer equals to. So kilo means, what does it mean? 10 power 3. Kilo means 1000. 10 power 3 meter. 10 power 3 meter. 10 power 3 meter. So kilometer equal to 10 power 3 meter. But we have to convert meter into kilometer. Means if this 10 cube comes this side, what it will become? 10 power minus 3 kilometer equal to meter. Means in the place of meter, we can keep 10 power minus 3 kilometer, because kilometer equal to 10 cube meter. But we want meter in terms of kilometer. 10 power 3 comes this side, 10 power minus 3 kilometer. So in the place of meter cube children, in the place of meter, we can keep 10 power minus 3 kilometer. For meter we have cube. So for this we can keep whole cube. So 0.2 into 10 power minus 3 cube, minus 3 into 3, minus 9, kilometer cube, kilometer cube. So this is the conversion. This is the conversion. Next one. So convert cubic meter into cubic millimeter. Convert cubic meter into cubic millimeter. Convert cubic meter into cubic millimeter. Here we have cubic meter, which stands for meter cube. Meter cube, which stands for meter cube. Cubic millimeter, which stands for mm, millimeter cube. Millimeter cube. So single m cube means cubic meter or meter cube. Double m cube means cubic millimeter or millimeter cube. We want to convert cubic meter into cubic millimeter. Let's take in opposite manner. So what is 1 millimeter? Milli stands for 10 power minus 3. Milli stands for 10 power minus 3. Milli stands for 10 power minus 3 meter as it is. But we want to convert meter into millimeter. We want to convert meter into millimeter. So this 10 power minus 3 will come this side. What it will become? 10 power 3. 10 power 3 millimeter equal to meter. 10 power 3 how much? 1000. Means 1000 millimeter equal to 1 meter. So in the place of cubic meter or meter cube, in the place of meter, we can keep 10 cube millimeter. In the place of meter, we can keep 10 cube, 10 to the power of 3 millimeter or 1000 millimeter for that whole cube. So 1 into 10 power 3 whole power 3. 3 times 9. Whenever we have two powers, we can multiply them. Then for millimeter also, cube will come. So 1 into 10 power 9 millimeter cube. 1 into 10 power 9 means 10 power 9. 10 power 9 millimeter cube. Okay, children. In this way, we can convert derived quantity like volume into its desired units. Next, children. So convert the following units of density into its desired units. Density into its desired units. Here, children, density means mass by volume. Mass by volume. If you take 1 kg of cotton and 1 kg of iron, cotton will be lightweight. Iron will be having heavier weight. Iron will be heavier. Why means? Because of this property called density. Because of this property called density. Means cotton in unit volume, in small amount of volume, it will be having less mass, but iron in same unit volume, it will be having more mass. So density of iron is heavier than density of cotton. So here density formula, mass by volume, children. Mass is measured in grams, volume is measured in centimeter cube. Means we can have units of density gram per centimeter cube, or if you take in MK system, mass is measured in kilogram, volume is measured in meter cube. So kilogram per meter cube, or gram per centimeter cube can be written as gram centimeter to the power of -3, and kg per meter cube can be written as kg meter to the power of -3. We can take like that. Here, children. So convert gram centimeter to the power of -3 into kg meter to the power of -3. So here, children. So here gram centimeter to the power of -3 means 1 gram. We can take in front of it, there is no coefficient. We can keep 1. 1 gram per centimeter cube equal to, this can be written as gram by centimeter to the power of -3. We can take it down, then it will become positive. Then exponent will become positive, centimeter cube. Now, so we know that 1 kilogram equal to 1000 grams, or 1 kilogram equal to 10 cube grams. Then what about 1 gram? This 10 cube will come this side. 10 power -3 kilogram equal to 1 gram. So in the place of gram, we can keep 10 power -3 kilogram. And we also know that 1 meter equal to 100 centimeter, or 10 square centimeter. So then 1 centimeter, how much? 10 square will come this side. 10 power -2 meter equal to 1 centimeter. So in the place of centimeter, we can keep 10 power -2 meter. We have whole cube here. We have cube. We can keep it as whole cube. So 10 power -3 by -2 into 3 -6 meter cube. So whenever we have two powers for the same number, because in the numerator we have base 10, in denominator we have base 10. So what we can do, we can write the base once instead of writing 2 times in numerator denominator, and we can subtract the powers. -3 minus of -6. We can subtract the powers, which is equal to 10 power 10 power minus 3 minus into minus plus 6, which is equal to 10 cube. Like that we can write. Otherwise, this denominator, whatever power is there, whatever quantity is there, we can take it to numerator. This minus will become positive, 10 power 6 meter cube. When we are multiplying, we can add the powers. Minus 3 plus 6 gives plus 3. So 10 cube, here we have kg, here we have meter cube. Sorry, this meter cube also it will become minus. When it go up, it will become minus 3. Kg m to the power of minus 3. So 10 cube kg m to the power of minus 3. 10 cube means 1000 kg m to the power of minus 3. Like that we can convert. So 1 gram per centimeter cube equal to 1000 kg per meter cube. We have to remember this value, children. If you remember this value, you can solve any problem directly without all these calculations. In reverse way also we can write, because 1 gram per centimeter cube equal to 1000 kg per meter cube. Indirectly we can write 1 kg per meter cube equal to, this 1000 will come downside, 1 by 1000 gram per centimeter cube. Gram per centimeter cube. Or 1 by 1000 means, 1 by 1000 means indirectly what does it mean? 10 power minus 3. Or this one also 1000 means what does it mean? 1000 means, it means 10 cube. So 1 gram per centimeter cube equal to 10 cube kg per meter cube. 1 kg per meter cube equal to 10 power minus 3 gram per centimeter cube. Like that we can make use of these while solving the problems directly. You can see, you can observe for this question, 50 kg per meter cube into gram per centimeter cube. So while converting kg per meter cube into gram per centimeter cube, directly we can multiply with 10 power minus 3 and we can keep gram centimeter to the power of minus 3. So 10 means, so 5 into 10 power 1 into 10 power minus 3 gram per centimeter cube. 1 plus minus 3 minus 2. So directly we can write 5 into 10 power minus 2 gram per centimeter to the power of minus 3. So directly we will get the answer. Instead of changing kilogram into gram, meter into centimeter, again converting all, if you remember this shortcut, so directly you can solve the problems. Next year. So convert the following unit of speed into the desired units. Speed. How much, with what speed we are going, means how to calculate, children? How much distance we have traveled in how much time. How much time. This will give the speed of the object. So distance by time. So normally distance is measured in meters, time is measured in seconds. Or in general usage, distance is measured in kilometers, time is measured in hours. So according to standard units, we will be having units meter per second. General usage, kilometer per hour. This kilometer per hour only, kilometer per hour, it can be written as kmph, which stands for kilometer per hour. So here, children, convert 1 meter per second into kmph, kilometer per hour. So 1 meter per second means we can write it as 1 meter by 1 second. We know that 1 kilometer equals to 1000 meter. Then what about 1 meter? 1000 will come this side. 1 by 1000 kilometer equal to meter. Or 1 by 1000 means, what does it mean? 10 power minus 3. 10 power minus 3 kilometer. Meter converted to kilometer by 1 second. 1 second. Okay. Here children, 1 ms to the power of minus 1 means 1 meter per 1 second. But 1 meter means 1 by 1000. 1 by 1000 kilometer by, what is 1 second? We know that 1 hour equal to 60 minutes children. 60 minutes. Again, 60 into each minute is equal to 60 seconds. Means 60 into 60, 3600 seconds. 1 hour equal to 3600 seconds. So 1 second equal to 3600 will go this side. So 1 by 3600 hours. Like this we can write. Or in denominator, again we have denominator. It will go up. It will go up and we can write it as 1 by 1000 into 3600 by 1 kilometer per hour. kmph. 2 zeros cancel. 2 18s are 2 5 times. 18 by 5. So answer 18 by 5 kmph. So 1 meter per second equal to 18 by 5 kmph. 1 meter per second equal to 18 by 5 kmph, or 1 kmph. 1 kmph equal to reverse 5 by 18 meter per second. Directly we can take the values. So whenever you are converting kilometer per hour into meter per second, you have to just multiply the given number with 5 by 18. If you are multiplying meter per second into kilometer per hour, if you are changing, then you have to multiply with 18 by 5. Meter to kilometer. Meter to kilometer, 18 by 5. kmph to meter per second, 5 by 18. Here, second question children. Convert 54 kmph into meter per second. So we can do directly. 54 into 5 by 18. We can multiply directly with 5 by 18. So 18 3 times 54, 3 5 times 15. 15 meter per second. 15 meter per second. Like this we can convert the derived quantity speed. Next one. So convert 36 kmph into centimeter per second. Not meter children, centimeter per second. First we have to change into meter per second, then we have to change into centimeter. So here children, so 36 into kmph can be converted into meter per second by multiplying with 5 by 18. 5 by 18. So 18 2 times 36, 2 5 times 10. 10 meter per second. But 1 meter equal to 10 square centimeter. In the place of meter, we can write 10 square centimeter. Second, we will keep like that only. So 10 into 10 square means 10 power 1. 10 power 1, 10 square, 1 plus 2, 3. So 10 cube centimeter per second. Or convert 50 meter per second into kmph. Meter per second to kmph. Direct multiplication. 50 into 18 by 5. 5 10 times. 10 into 18, 180 kmph. Directly we can convert. Next one. Next children, convert the following units of force into required units. Normally children, force is measured in unit called newtons. 1 Newton equal to kg. 1 Newton equal to 1 kg meter second to the power of minus 2. Second to the power of minus 2. Or we have CGS unit 1 dyne. 1 dyne equal to 1 gram kg. In the place of kg we have to write gram. In the place of meter we have to write centimeter. The quantity of time is same in all systems. Second to the power of minus 2. So force is measured in newtons, dynes. Newton equal to this value, dyne equal to this value. Here children, they are asking us to convert 1 Newton into dyne. 1 Newton into dyne. So 1 Newton children, 1 Newton equal to 1 kg meter second to the power of minus 2. 1 kg means 10 cube grams. 10 cube grams. Because kilo means 10 cube. 1 meter means 10 square centimeter. Because 100 centimeter. In the place of meter, 10 square centimeter. S to the power of minus 2. 3 plus 2, 5. 10 power 5. Gram centimeter S to the power of minus 2. So this is equal to dyne. This is equal to dyne. 10 power 5 dyne. So 1 Newton equal to 10 power 5 dyne. If we know one relation, we can get so many relation. So then 1 dyne equal to reverse. 10 power minus 5 newtons. 10 power minus 5 newtons. Next question. Convert 5 kilonewton into dyne. 5 kilonewton into dyne. So 5 kilo means kilo stands for 10 cube children. 5 into 10 cube Newton. 5 into 10 cube. 1 Newton equal to 10 power 5 dyne. First for kilo 10 cube we have taken. Then for 1 Newton 10 power 5 dyne we have taken. 5 kN means 5 kilonewton. 10 cube plus 5, 10 to the power of 8 dyne. So 5 into 10 power 8 dyne. Next one. Convert 20 megadyne, capital M, megadyne into Newton. Mega means 10 power 6 children, 10 power 6. So 20 into, in the place of mega, we can keep 10 power 6. We can write dyne as it is. 20 into 10 power 6 into 1 dyne how much? 10 power minus 5 newtons. Because 1 Newton equal to 10 power 5 dyne. So 1 dyne equal to 10 power minus 5 newtons. 10 power minus 5 newtons. 6 minus 5, 1 means 10. So we can write 20 into 10 newtons, which is equal to 200 newtons. 200 newtons. So, okay, children. So in this way, we can convert derived quantities into desired units. Okay, children. So remaining topics we can learn in our next video, children. So thank you for watching our video. Please subscribe our channel and press the bell icon for receiving latest updates. Thank you, children. Have a good day.